Hey guys, let's do another one of these breakthrough to shodan ideas. So the question is sort of, what do you need to be thinking about, you know, to play a basic one-don game? So let's have a look. I took the black stones this time. I liked it. That's my favorite move. I'd go that. Lots of things to do, right? I was just in the mood. I went this way. So black says I got a great big wall. And since I'm in the mood, and he says that he has another great big wall. Changes it up. Okay, it seems only. He comes up. Do I have the right to push and cut, or is that being too aggressive? That's a question you need to answer here. If we push and cut, and white says, I only want area 1, please take area 2, I'm actually going to be real happy with that. Let's just take a look at what that would look like. Boom, 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 boom. I'm sure I'm going to Hane. He can get this in Sente one way or another. So what I'm getting is quite practical, and I can still just walk in. So I'm not concerned about that. So all looks fine. It comes down to who's got the stone around A and what's going on around A. And it's simply in my favor. So yes, I'm going to push and cut. He plays this way. And I started, oh, should I play A or B? I really want to play B. It gives me a bunch of liberties, and I get to go attack the left side. That's what I want to do. But it seemed right and it seemed wrong. I'm trying to get to the spot where we get into our decision-making process and we're a little confused. Should I do this or that? And then the voices start in. No, I was about to say, no, I'm not crazy, but maybe I am. But regardless, this inner, should I play A or B? So one reason I enjoy Go is trying to find the truth about the subject outside my feelings. Regardless of my feelings, how do we find the truth here? And there's a few ways of looking at it, but I'm like, that's pretty much the only move I'm going to get in Sente, that one black move. And if I go this way, I'm going to get many. That's why I decided to go this way. I'm going to get a lot of moves in Sente or one. So I went this way. Now, it's easy to imagine. You know, the nine don walks in and says, what are you, an idiot? Yeah, I'm sorry I'm an idiot, but please teach me. And this is me just trying to, you know, think. Seems to me I don't have enough black stones there yet. Another one in Sente. Now, 4 in a row, I can catch things in a net. I'm comfortable with this. Check it out. My A group can escape to the center if it gets cut. His B group can't. So I'm in a better position to fight. So yes, I can Hane. I can't net yet because he can still do the Atari and walk out. So fix that up, dare I say, in Sente. Okay, I'm not cut. There's a couple perspectives here. The concern is, what if he peeps and just starts hurting my stick. I'm like, well, I can come out this way, I can come out this way. I don't think it's too severe yet. So I'm thinking I have time to play the big move. We usually play here because it's thicker to the outside. So that's the normal move. Problem is, this sort of thing, these things start having more sente. Looking now, I'm second guessing myself. But if I play here, clearly my next move underneath is strong, powerful. So I like it for bothering white and points. And this is better for surrounding, which I know I'm not going to be able to do. So I'm playing here. None of my moves I'm convinced are right. It's one of the problems with being an amateur. You're just like, I'm guessing here. It comes down. Have to start thinking about life and death. I came here, which I think is a big mistake. Okay, first, if I go this way, is it just Sente? Well, he plays here. No problem, I'm alive. Okay, so what's the problem then? Well, what about this? Well, Atari. I'm going to risk the entire corner in Ko. Let's have white anything. Maybe we should say that since whoever takes first, you can't win an early Ko because there simply is nothing big enough. So I'm unsure how to see this. Maybe I should think I'm alive. I'm going to play away when white plays here. Well, I started looking at these things. Let's just look at this shape. There's the L group. So it's an L plus 1. So this should die. That's an L plus 1. White's move. Dead. I'm like, well, whatever's happening here, it's clearly on the edge of life and death. Well, what if I can spend some time and find something that I'm sure lives, I'm confident it lives in all variations? Okay, but that's not something that's not easy in the middle of a real game. Now, this isn't a real game. It's against a bot, and I'm just playing, and I can walk away. I thought, well, let's just stay and live. But still a dead shape. I should Hane here. Living shape and Sente. Well, I'm still living in Sente. Yeah, but it's a smaller group. So I think I gave up. And it's his Sente. He doesn't need to play her. So that was bad on my part, and I got away with it. Take my Sente, and now where? Does the A group have 2 eyes? Well, if black plays first, no. But white can get out. And what's up with the black group? I'm starting to get more and more uncomfortable. So he can't cut me, but the peep is really uncomfortable. So I make the shape, at which point I am very near life and no white stones around me. I'm in the wide open spaces, so it all should be fine. So A is a big decision. These are all big decisions, and I have no confidence. I'm just trying to play rationally. He comes out. I've got to judge how alive my A group is. And I'm thinking, man, I'm pretty strong. I'm going to take a big old move. Okay, well, that hurts as a weak group, at least a little bit. Nice big corner. Do the corner things. Big corner. And he has a weak group, so he fixes. Okay, where to? Well, the whole point here has been his A group. I've been eyeballing this group that's not alive. So maybe there's more to think about, but I'm thinking I'm just going to start surrounding. If I can get this idea in Sente, that's got to be valuable. Surround in Sente. Now, did I read out that when I look at all the things, it actually is useful? No. Well, the next idea is certainly in like surround. It's kind of basic. I could be wrong. Cut. Lean in. There's a lot. See the snapback shape? We love that. We love white's bad shape. One in Sente, then capture. Okay. My A group is just dancing a jig. It's so happy. Just so alive, so prepared to do anything it wants on the left. And black ignores the top. Now, we've seen Dawn players do this. Bots do it. You know, I've always wondered, how does a bot play worse? Now, I thought of a few ideas. Maybe it maybe it says, well, here's an array of 20 moves that are possible. And if it's set for 7 Dawn, it says, let me whittle that down to 3. And if it's at 1 Dawn, it says, I'll just, once you get to 20, a pick of 20, just pick one randomly. That's one way. Another is just how much time you get to spend. The more time, the better the move. I don't know how it chooses, but it plays bad moves sometimes. So I'm like, great, I'll kill you. How do we kill? Well, there's lots of thoughts, A or B. That's a big one. I'm like, well, what's he going to do? If here, that's just dead. That's easy to read. It's a dead shape. And yes, I'm alive in the corner. Quick check. Yeah. Well, what if he does something else? Okay, then he's dead. So I'm like, he's just dead. And we know the proverb, there's death in the Hane. So Hane, kill it. Boom. Tari. Yeah, Tari. Little bit of reading, not much. Tari and life. So his group's dead. And he doesn't know, which is a little weird. But now I thought, well, I'll just stop the game here because that's the end. Like, well, that's not true. He hasn't resigned. And there's still lots of things that can happen. The left could potentially get massively large. I might die in the bottom right corner. You're right, it's not over. Okay. So let's win our one game. Very hard thing to do. First thought, I don't want to get surrounded. Yeah, but now you might not live. There's something white can chase. You're right, you're right. Let's live. Okay. Great. We're doing this. We're doing this. No variation. We're living with points. Encente, thank you very much. Then the last thing is his moil. And I'm very alive in the center, so just shoulder hit. Pretty basic. Now, do I want to form a group that's heavy? Heavy is defined as you can't give up. You can't give half of it up. There is no half. There is no small tail. I'm committed to living. And if I don't, I might lose. Well, then let's play lightly. Please take half my stone. I'm getting out faster to safety, and I'm happy if you take my tail. I can make my group or just jump out lightly. It's a done deal. Okay. Now I'm going through this process because we have all lost a game that we should totally have won. Oh, I totally had that game. It was my game. I can't believe I lost it. Well, here you are. What are you going to do? Well, you always break it down. That's how we do it. Can he cut my A group in half like around B? No. Easy read. Okay. Is he going to kill my A group? No. I've got like 3 eyes already. Okay. Are you saying I have nothing to worry about on the A group? Yeah, nothing. Okay. So I can totally think about my B group. Yeah, you better. Great. So I don't have to live at B and somehow support A. No, just live. Well, if I'm just going to live, I'm going to go down to the edge of the board. I don't care about that stone. Now, a minute ago, I thought about peeping. But if I peep, I'm losing my base. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to cut you. Really? You're going to cut me? Go for it. And I could die again. So first get the base. Now if I cut, he's having troubles, not me. So now I can peep, right? So there's a sequence. Calm down, play one thing at a time. Then I'm happy to just make my life. Now, there's other things that are being true, like his A group has just lost its base. But for now, that's one. Yes, live. Okay. Doesn't take much reading. Cut. Sorry. Connect. Now, someone's going to go, and then I can just connect here. Yeah, but now you've lost liberties when white comes out, right? Now you can't kill the stones right away. Got to keep the liberties tight. Now, there's lots of things I can do here. But let's just capture. Okay. So we're ready. Why isn't he resigning? Let's go play what, in-game or something? No. How come? Because I'm not alive yet. It's only one eye. I could still lose the game. Ah, you're not done yet. Right. Don't. That's where you lose the game. Right there. We've all done it. So I'm like, okay, shall I just go live? No, kind of small. How about using the proverb, run before living? We all know this running move. if he plays here, then Atari and any sort of out. Probably this one. Atari, capture Atari, save, and I'm out. However I want to get out. So I jump, he covers, keep going, covers. Oh, that's two eyes. Insente. So I'm alive now. Now I can just start playing in game. And I think the computer still thinks black A is dead and white B is alive. And that's not true. So I made sure by counting up, it says you're behind. So I counted up and I've got almost 100 and white has nowhere near 100. Okay, that's it. Thought it might be useful. Catch y'all later. Bye.